Yan, good morning everyone. Magandang umaga po. Welcome to the Daily Grind. Short talk lang tayo today. Market updates. Pasensya na wala tayong daily grind kahapon. There's something came up. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about yan. We were gonna talk about this today since marami naman sa atin invested in dito. Especially me. I'm invested in dito, the third telco. And last week, nagdeklara ng news na Mr. Dennis Uy is stepping down as the CEO of the company, but he's still gonna be there, and then papalitan po siya. And then that's what mainly we are gonna be talking about today. Si Areit po, naglabas na po ng dividends. Let's talk about it. Pag-usapan natin kung ano pwede yung strategy sa kanya. Right? So, let's check it out. And then, meron na tayong projected na kailan tayo kikita kay Areit. Ayan, Areit. So, pag-usapan po natin yan today. Right? So, let's just let the audiences sink in. Please share the video, please like, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will be updated on future talks to guide you on your future investments. Right? So, if you have any questions, please post it in the comments so that we can talk about it. Ano na ba? Kamusta na ba ang investments ninyo? We are in a recession. So far, yan, kung recession pag maririnig natin, ang pangit pakinggan, 'di ba? But the good thing is, pag recession kasi, pag nag-announce ng recession, that means ilang buwan nang bumabagsak yung market natin. Previously, hindi yung babagsak pa lang siya. Ngayon nakabagsak ng market actually. Even in the recession na announcement, umaangat si PSEI. Somehow, the past few days ng trading, yung market natin is going flat, sideways. But nonetheless, hindi na siya bumabagsak, di ba? So, yeah, let's talk about that. Also, let me go to the comments really quick. Hope everything is okay sa stream. Okay lang ba? Yung audio. Wait, let me just check everything out. Kala nga, hindi ko nakikita yung mga hindi ko nakikita yung mga comments. The stream settings. Comment should be here. Not seeing. Saan ba yung comments? Pasensya na guys, let me just chat. Where's the chat room natin? Kailang ha? Wala yung chat room eh. Dapat nandito yun eh. Maybe because of how I built my manage, cancel. Right. So what's wrong? Nawawala yung chat natin. Hindi ko makita yung chat ng ng stream natin. Viewer, activity. Alright, it's not here. Stream health is okay. Stream settings. Pabago-bago kasi yung settings ni YouTube eh. And then it's been a while since nag-YouTube ako. Anyways, si Areit, yan, pag-usapan natin ngayon si Areit. Yan, si Areit, umakyat last Friday, 25.95% after the dividends na declaration, which is good for Areit. We were expecting for a bounce after the two reds. Let me share the screen really quick. So, yan, si Areit, yesterday, climbed 7.68%. That's a good climb for Areit after knowing the dividends, diba? Yung dividends niya, unahin ito pag-usapan yung Areit na dividend. So, a little background about the dividends of Areit. 0.28 centavos for the first quarter and 0.31 centavos. 0.31. Ayan, centavos po yan. For the second quarter. That means you are gonna be getting around 0.59, diba? 0.59 cents for the first, if you have Areit right now, kung kinuha nyo siya. 0.59 is somehow good for the first half. Let's say for example, gumanda ang earnings for the next for the next 2 years, not next 2 quarters. Let's say parehas lang. So makakuha kayo at least 1 peso for the year, 'di ba? So that's good enough already. That's around 4% earnings for this year. So that's very good that's very good yield. So that's why nagkagulo kahapon ng bilihan, right? Nag-uptrend bigla si Areit. Right, for the IPO niya, for the IPO price niya. Ang ganda kasi ng presyo kahapon. It opened at 24. That was a very good price to get that kind of dividend. So many investors went into it. Pero net foreign selling pa siya, but nonetheless it was climbing before that. Yung dividends ni Areit, yan. So, yung dividends ni Areit is, let me check this out. Dividends ni Areit is gonna be given out for next year's March 31, June 30, September 30, and December 31. So, again, Areit, you will be earning dividends every quarter. So, kahit na nagka COVID, etc., kumikita pa rin si Areit. Mas maliit yung kita niya sa sa first quarter, malaki na kita niya sa second quarter, 0.31. Or did I mix this up? I believe first quarter siya malaki. But that's understandable. Lumiit ang kita niya. Lumiit ang dividends niya during the lockdowns. But nonetheless, again, if you look at Areit, if you're investing in Areit, we look at this on the long-term perspective. We have good newses. Paganda ng yung mga news sa COVID vaccines, etc. So we're expecting the economy, everything to go back to normal in the near future. And in the near future, Areit earnings are going to be very good for you. So, yes, Areit is sulit talaga si Areit. So, good job sa mga bumili doon sa baba. What we discussed before, the Areit release was buy some during the offer, and then if it goes down, bumaba siya ng hanggang 23 pesos, you buy more when it goes down. If you're into long-term investing and if you want to expose yourself to real estate investing, and then maliit pa naman ang capital nyo, Areit is the best way to be exposed in the real estate investing field for very small amounts. So, Areit, good job sa mga may Areit. Congratulations sa magiging dividends nyo. Looking good in the future as these properties appreciate, your dividends should go up also. So, very good sa mga nakakuha ng around 23. That's a very good price already. So, we're expecting Areit yung presyo ni Areit sa market, we're not expecting for it to really drop to single digit, double digit, because it's backed up by property prices. Meron siyang hold on the property prices talaga. If maraming bibili dyan because of the dividend yield. So, we're not expecting Areit to go down really low. We're not expecting it to go up really fast unless meron talagang bibili ng maramihan. But yeah, Areit is a good avenue for you guys to get exposed and diversify into real estate investing. Anyways, yung hot topic natin yan. Teka lang ha. One moment please. Please give me one moment. Titingnan ko saan yung chat. Hindi ko mabasa yung mga chat eh. Let me just refresh my streaming siguro. Baka lumabas. Ayun, lumabas na. So, yan. Joey, Lisa, good morning. Emily Gulciano, good umaga sir. Excited ako sa topic ngayon kasi nandito. Dito. Alright. Nethmil, hi Nanette. Good morning. Joey, Lisa, okay lang sir. Audio, keep safe everyone. Edgar Galang, good morning sir. Lloyd, tumaas pa international market kagabi. Nakaka-short pa naman ako. International market is very hard to read right now kasi sobrang taas na ni international market. Let's go to this really quick. Tingnan natin yung international market. Let me open eToro, my eToro charts. One moment please. Right, so kung makita nyo sa international market, even crypto is going up. Gold went up yesterday. Sobrang taas na ni gold. Umabot ulit sa around 2,000 yesterday. So this is good. Ang nangyari kay gold, malapit na siya sa 2,000 is because si Mr. Warren Buffett, yan, he announced that he is gonna be going into gold investing also. Kahit na sobrang mahal na. Ewan ko bakit huling pumasok si Mr. Warren Buffett, but his explanation was because of the developments of US economy, nagpunta muna siya sa haven investment. I don't know, parang so far nag-intact pa naman yung overall trend ni gold. So okay pa naman. Okay pa naman siya pumasok, but I think this is already very expensive for gold. So I don't know if for sure if maganda yung move niya na yon, but who knows, he's a legendary investor, so baka umakyat pa nga si gold. SPX 500, yan, sinabi ni Mr. Edgar Galang, umakyat pa ang markets yesterday, right, nakapag-short pa naman siya. And look at that, US markets dalawang green pa rin the past few days. So amazing. Grabe, pero nasa resistance na tayo, guys. This is the highest it has been before. It's playing at those prices already. I don't think it's still gonna go up. Sobrang mahal niya na for the economy of US. Right? So it's already at bubble levels. Sobrang taas niya pa rin even if ang daming cases na sa COVID, etc. Market pa rin siya because marami namang companies nila. Karamihan sa companies nila international naman yung kitaan. Pero it's much slower compared before yung US economy. So, konting ingat pa rin sa US economy even if nakakita tayo ng green. It's already, I don't think it's that strong anymore considering the economy of US right now. Nakita nyo po si US to peso, magkano na lang? USD, PHP. Sobrang liit na lang, 48 pesos lang. So, that's a very big sign na humihina si US dollars, yung US economy. So, yeah, yung mga kumikita ng dollars dyan, masakit to para sa atin. Pero, yeah, mababa ngayon si US dollar compared sa peso. So, ang daming indications na humihina si US economy. We're gaining even if ang laki ng naka-recession tayo, di ba? So, that's how slow US economy is right now. So, that should give you a perspective about it. Alright, so let me go back sa topic natin. Basahin ko muna ang comments. Wait, asan yun? Yun. Here, that's for Edgar Galang. Rolando Naganhon Jr. Sir, good morning. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe, everyone. Samboy, good morning. Nasa GCQ pa rin yung amin dito sa Manila, etc. So, yes. Stay safe pa rin, guys. Andyan pa rin ang virus. Wala pa rin vaccine. So, konti ingat sa mga lumalabas. Bert Lobertas, good morning. Kahapon ko pa hinihintay ang topic na to. Pasensya na, kahapon hindi ako nakapag-live. But anyways, it's still fresh. Pwede pa natin pag-usapan. Ayan. Samboy, sir, nakapondo na ako problema. Di pa ako verified. Kasama pa rin ba ako sa promo? Alright, so, I want you to email this person. jeffgu@etoro.com. I'll also send a message about you, Samboy, to them for the verification. But yes, hanggang August 22 po yung promotion natin sa eToro. If you already created an eToro account under me, para po ito sa mga first-time funders. So, meaning if ever may fund na kayo sa eToro, pasensya na, hindi na kayo kasali sa promotion ito. But for those na hindi pa nakapag-fund, this should help you with investing. Just put in $200. You will get $50 for free. Right? Kay eToro. So, very good promotion. If wala pa kayong eToro account, join us in the international market. We are trading in the international market. I strongly recommend magsimula kayo with copy trading. What I'm gonna be doing in the future is I'm gonna be subjecting myself to copy trading para at least man lang ma-share ko sa inyo yung kitaan sa copy trading. Ako mismo magka-copy trade ako para makita nyo po ang ganda ng kitaan sa copy trading. Mas malaki pa yung kinikita ng mga naka-copy trade sa akin, ng mga naka-copy trade na followers nakin, meaning nagka-copy trade lang sila. Mas malaki pa yung kita nila kaysa mga kinikita ko sa eToro right now. So yeah, copy trading is very good. Good morning, Cecil Pange. Samboy, you're welcome. All right, so dito. Ang nangyari po, si Mr. Dennis Uy stepped down as the CEO of what do you call this? Dito. Okay? Mag-open lang ako ng news article niya because Mr. Alberto has been is replacing him. Alright. Ito. So, Mr. Dennis Uy, ito yung headlines. Mr. Dennis Uy steps down as Dito CME President, names ex-PLDT official as successor. Right? So, si Mr. Alberto na papalit sa kanya. This wasn't the article that I was reading. Kaya nga. Yan. Si Mr. Ernesto Alberto, former chief ng officer na Chief Revenue Officer of the MVP Group's telecommunications company, which is under PLD under niyan si PLDT, siya yung papalit. Si Mr. Alberto is last year lang yan kumalas sa PLDT. So meaning fresh pa. And then he is joining dito. So what does this mean for the company? I think this is healthy, di ba? I believe this is healthy because isa kasi sa tinitingnan ninyo dapat when it comes to the fundamentals, meaning yung parang structure ng isang company, 'di ba? Is the management, right? And considering the previous management, si Mr. Dennis Uy yung nag-head, etc. Mr. Dennis Uy, experience-wise, when it comes to telco, wala pa. So, it was okay, but it was a very weak fundamentals for dito, having Mr. Dennis Uy as head of it, 'di ba? And ngayon, ang papalit sa kanya is a very experienced person in PLDT, and siya na yung magmamanage ng operations. That is very good for dito, right? As successful as PLDT is, and then mas alam pa ni Mr. Ernesto Alberto ang mga problema sa telco, anong pwedeng kakaharapin. It's gonna be it's a strong move for dito actually. Kahit na pangit pakinggan na si Mr. Dennis Uy stepping down as the yung top management position ni Mr. Dennis Uy. But it's a very very wise hindi siya corporate move. But it's it is a corporate move. It doesn't sound as a wise na as a business move, pero as a corporate operational move. It's a very strong operational move, which is what is gonna be defining dito when it starts, right? Pag start ni dito, it has to be strong. Dapat yung operations tama, and who best to handle it than who else better than an experienced person in a telco industry, diba? So it's a very good operational move which is gonna be adding value to dito. Dennis Uy is still gonna be there, pero hindi na po siya mag-head for the operations of dito. Somehow nakakatakot pakinggan because yung strength kasi ni dito is with Dennis Uy, diba? Because Dennis Uy is a very good friend of the president. So it's gonna help. His name is gonna help the company a lot. But nonetheless, his name has already helped the company to where it is already. Getting the Getting the third telco approval. Being able to partner with Chinatel. Mr. Dennis Uy has already done his job. Now it's already under operations na. And Mr. Dennis Uy, even if how strong his name is not gonna help the operations of dito. So here comes Mr. Ernesto Alberto, who's gonna be backing up PLDT. That's gonna be good for the operations of dito, and hopefully, kasi yung pinaka-importante ngayon and the first impression of dito that dito is gonna be giving out to the people when it starts operating, and it has to be very good, and dapat marunong yung nag-handle ngayon ng operations. Sad to say, Mr. Dennis Uy doesn't have the expertise when it comes to that, right? Malakas ni Mr. Dennis Uy is getting the funds and looking for partners. Right now, it's not okay na. He's already done his job. Pinaka-importante ngayon is for dito to perform well. And yes, this is a very good move. I believe so for dito. Again, dito is still speculative. Ganda ng galaw ni dito lately. Nagka-cup and handle na siya. Let's check out dito's chart. Alright, so dito, kaya nakita niyo po kahapon, umaakyat pa rin siya. It's a very strong operational move for dito. 3.24 already. And it's starting to form a cup and handle pattern. At around 4 pesos po yung ano niya, 4 pesos po yung resistance niya. So, we're expecting for dito, because of this pattern, expectation natin is for dito to reach around 4 pesos again. So, but I'm not hyping. It's not time, actually, it's not even time to buy dito eh. Right? I want you to wait for a pullback before you buy. But, yes, this is very good for dito. Right? Yung move na ito. It's too early to talk about dito, saan siya aabot ba ng 6? Ang recommendation ko kay dito before was be a long-term investor in this kasi it's speculative, wala pang earnings ngayon. So if it goes down, you just keep buying more. Considering na you put only an amount that you're willing to risk. Hindi pa natin alam paano si dito magpa-perform in the next coming years, months even, or we don't even know how dito papalya ba si dito on the launch, etc. We don't know it for sure. But looking at the background of dito partnering up with Chinatel, they have the funds, they are serious with it. So we are speculating that they're gonna be faring well during their launch. And if ever tama tayo, again, we're speculating. And speculation is gambling. If ever tama tayo, then it's gonna be very big for those who risk it. Right? But again, we're gambling, so do not put much money in it. Yun lang pong okay sa inyo i-gamble because this is gambling right now. Okay? Hindi pa natin alam talaga ano mangyayari kay dito. We don't know how it's gonna perform. If magkaka-delay man, kung magka-delay yan, for sure, babagsak na naman ang presyo ni dito, etc. So, yes, speculation po ito. But, nonetheless, maganda siyang speculation. Okay, let me go to the comments really quick. Let me know what you think about it. Bert, magbubukas siya ng dito entertainment company sa doon. Alright, good morning Liza, Cusinera. Rog the high experienced executive will be heading dito, and I think it's a good reform in the management. Definitely, that's what we discussed earlier. It's a very strong move operational wise, right? Mr. Dennis Oy has already done his job looking for partners, looking for money, looking for funding, etc. He's done his part. Dapat ang mag-head na dito ngayon is the operation na because that's the next step of the development of dito. Wala na pong matutulong si Mr. Dennis Oy ngayon when it comes to operation because wala siyang experience with telco. Sir Lloyd, base ko sa dito is 1.40. Very good base, Silpang eh. Right? Oh, amazing. 1.40. Almost nag-double ang pera mo for dito. Right? May nakausap ako dati, may nag-message sa akin, Sir Lloyd, ano sa tingin mo? Bababa pa ba ng piso si dito? Sabi ko sa niya, pag nagpiso yan, bibili ako na napakarami. And then, nagpunta na sa piso, we were able to buy. And then, we are very high right now, considering the development of dito. Yeah. Congratulations, Cecil. Raj the high dito is above MA200, so I think it's a fair price already, thinking the long term. Raj the high, yeah, actually for the long term na makikita natin, as long as dito performs well as a third telco, yeah, it's a very good price, right? Considering the MA200, yeah, it's still on an uptrend, so it's down there, pwede pa siyang bilhin, okay pa naman yung price niya. At yung galang, yung eToro, nagka-problem kagabi, biglang nag-close yung mga stocks. Yeah, eToro is fixing it, don't worry, maayos din naman yan. Will the momentum continue? This is from Don Toretto. Will the momentum continue for dito, Senpai? Looking at the charts of dito, malakas naman yung volume niya yesterday, so there's momentum in it still. Ang pinaka-problema natin kay dito is that we have a resistance around 40 pesos. So we are at between support and resistance already. And I always tell you guys, huwag nyo hahabulin yan. Yung ganyan. Right? Huwag maghahabol sa ganyan. But I think the momentum still gonna be going up. That's just for me. Hindi ako makakapredict ng future, but I think it's gonna continue up. But the position right now is already between support resistance. Risk to reward ratio wise, you're risking mas malaki ang rinirisk nyo. Right, this is the support. This is the price right now. Risk to reward ratio, mas malaki ang risk nyo ngayon kaysa sa reward na pwede nyo makuha kay dito. So, I don't recommend getting in now. At least man lang pababain nyo muna and then let it pull back and then bounce. At least mas maliit ang risk nyo kaysa possible reward nyo. And hopefully, mag-breakout. Again, we're in a recession. Konti lang investors and considering that baka mahirapan mag-breakout sa dito. So, the risk to reward ratio is not worth it right now. Noon sana. But this is good news for the investors. At the very least, yung nangyari na update with the management of dito. Right? Again, too late na para pumasok. Ayun, right? Nasa gitna na siya ng support and resistance. Good morning, Jenard Kiban. Good morning. Roch Tahay, nag-maintenance eToro last night. 1 pip spread na lang sa FX. I think, yes. I believe so, yeah. Check ko muna yung update ni eToro. Ano nangyari kagabi. And surely I'll post about it today. Then again, congratulations to the sa mga dito holders, yung mga bumili sa baba, yung mga nag-average down. Since we are looking at this into long term, we're speculating, so at least man lang you risk at the low levels for dito. Okay, so these are very good developments for dito. May development kay Call Financial and kay kay AAA. Si AAA naman babayaran naman nila yung mga hindi na perform na mga trades. Si Call Financial ang medyo nagkagulo right now. Malaki-laking loss ang kakainin ni Call Financial niyan. But nonetheless, at least man lang matutulungan nila yung mga nagka-problema dahil kay Areit. Anyways, umakyat naman si Areit eh. Again, Areit, huwag nyo po ibenta. Every time it goes down, just buy more. At the very least, meron kayong exposure sa real estate investing. And then, it has solid base, right? I don't think Areit is gonna drop at a very low price because merong magagandang properties na naka-back up ng price. People are gonna be buying it. Even financial institutions are buying it, right? Yung mga fund managers ng insurances are already getting REITs as part of their as part of the portfolio. So binobodega nila yan. So dapat kayo rin. So kahit na naipit kayo kay Call noon, maganda naman ang returns ni Areit ng niya. So you just buy more. I strongly recommend that for Areit. Okay? But then again, diversify. Only a percentage of your portfolio should go into real estate. Meron din may tech, etc. So diversify. At least meron na kayong magandang option for real estate diversification. Strongly recommend Areit. Guys, tingnan nyo si DD Areit. Magsimula na kayong mag-research about DD Areit. Ang ganda ng performance ni DD during the pandemic. So it was tagged already as COVID resilient na asset din yung DD property. So check it out para paglabas kay October, ready na kayo for DD Areit also. So pwede nyo pong i-half kay Areit and DD Areit. Maganda naman yung performance ni DD Areit rin kasi. So yun po. That's it for today's discussion. Bukas, kita-kita po tayo again for the daily grind. And if you have any questions, please post it on the comments. If you're watching the replay, post nyo lang po sa comments. Titignan po natin yan so that we can discuss about it tomorrow. And, yan. Ingat sa trading. Wag mo nang gaanong trading sa PSE. As much as possible, nagbobodega kayo ngayon. Edgar Galang, may message siya. May nakita akong post na pinost sa Tulfo yung problema nila kay Call dahil dun sa Areit. Kaso, binash yung nag-post kasi dapat alam niya daw yung risk sa investment. Ayun. Problema was, no, it's not. It's not about risk. Hindi yun risk ng Hindi yun risk na investment eh. Right, very good. Before we end, let's talk about this. Hindi yun risk na investment eh, right? Risk na investment should be market prices, di ba? There will be lapses sa brokers, but sana naman may compensation. Look at AA equities, di ba? They stood up for it, di ba? And then kahit na they will be getting losses, they're gonna be creating an action for the investors. Kasi hindi na yan part sa risk na tinitake dapat ng investors, di ba? Yung mishaps ng brokers. So if ever may mali ang broker, dapat panindigan nila yun. Especially si Call kasi maraming isa si Call sa pinakamalakas na broker dito sa Pilipinas. So, hindi dapat binabash yun. Dapat siguro nagbash doon, hindi alam yung investments. So, it was just right. I don't know if it was right to escalate it to Tulfo, but siguro sa previous experiences niya, ang dami ng events ni Call Financial na ganun. So, baka napuno, kaya pinatulfo niya. So, it's his right to do that. No need to bash it because okay naman yung ganun. Dapat pinapressure niyo rin po yung brokers niyo whenever something wrong happens and then you lose money because of it. Kasi yung mistakes na yon, dapat hindi yan part sa risk na tinitake nyo. Yes, may risk sa investments and that's the market movement risk. Pero hindi na dapat yung ganun, di ba? So, Roach the High Coach, please do a review kay Converge IPO po. Thank you. Yes, definitely. Let's talk about that on what within the week. Sige, gawin natin ng maggawa ako ng in-depth na research about Converge IPO and I'll share with you the most important points to consider for mga data na ibibigay ko sa inyo for you to process and decide in the future if you will be investing into IPO ng Converge. Thank you, Sir Lloyd. God bless. You're welcome. Telcos are very pandemic resilient right now. So, they are something that you should be looking at. Also, yung mga industry ng telco ngayon is very good. PLDT, Globe has very good earnings because even during the pandemic, kasi lahat na sa internet na mga tao, nagpapaload lahat ng mga tao para makapag-data, etc. So, yeah, very resilient. So, Converge should be something that we can look into. Yeah, that's one data you need to consider. Mas marami pa po coming up for the Converge IPO. I'll do a research about that. Rolando, nag-anon, I've been following dito since third telco bidding. Every time tumataas siya, sell half lang, then buy ulit same share sa pullback. Alright, very good. That's a very good, that's a very good strategy. Yun po yung diniscuss natin noon kay dito. Hindi natin alam saan papunta yon during the, what do you call this? During the bidding area. So, yes, we were able to earn a lot. We bought around 2 pesos pa noon. Umabot siya ng 8. We sold some. I even told you I was selling some. And then, every time na bumababa, binibili. So, yes, sana mababa na yung average nyo. And congratulations sa earning. Rolando, yan. Kamusta dyan sa inyo, Rolando? Alam ko, mahirap mag-travel ngayon. Right, sige. That's it for today. I'll see you again in the future episodes. See you tomorrow. And as always, let's get rich together. Bye, everyone. Please share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye po.